Golf 0 Oscar Quebec, Quebec.
Yes, Jack. Yeah, excuse me, sweetheart, I've come to sort out your socket. Nah, I wouldn't go down very well. All the best, Jack. G0OQQ, good morning, loud signal on the call-in. This is XV8-GW3WCV portable, name is Dave, Delta Alpha Victor Echo. I'm located on the island of Zante, or Zakynthos in the Ionian Sea. Very good signal, well over 9. I'll give you a little bit more accurate report next time. G0OQQ, this is XV8-GW3WCV portable.
Yes, okay, Dave, good morning to you. Been listening to you for a little while. Name this side is Brett, Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Tango, Tango. And the QTH is just outside the city of Nottingham. And you'll be consistent between a 5 and a 9, 5, 7, 5, 9, and occasionally 10 over 9, but that was a little earlier. But nice signal for you're about the only station I can hear on the band at the moment. But I didn't want to disrupt you talking to all your friends back there in Cardiff and South Wales. But as I say, anyway, name Brett, BRETT, and we're just outside the city of Nottingham. From G0OQQ, over.
Yeah, okay, Brett. Just 1 second. Was that you, Glenn? Yeah. Have you got a little time, or you got to rush away? Better signal, lovely punchy audio from that radio. Oh, marvellous, okay. G0OQQ, this is SV8-GW3WCV portable. Sorry, Brett, another pal of mine called in just momentarily. Well, I wasn't sure whether he'd called in, that's why I asked whether it was he. Sorry, where were we? He's hearing you as well. He's down in Devon. Okay, Brett, you're marvellous signal. You're 10 over 9 here. And I don't know what more to tell you if you've been listening for a little while. Operating portable here from a harbour on the northeastern side of the island, which is about 40 minutes drive from my hotel, which is on the south of the island, or where the long beaches that you heard me mentioning earlier, and the marvellous scenery. Well, the scenery is quite good here, but only the locals get on the beach here. It's a fishing harbour, man-made. Don't think there's anything natural about it at all. But there are quite a few pleasure craft here and a number of fishing boats. And the fishermen have got their nets laid out and things here now to dry, because of course they go fishing at night. Wind is quite strong here, and it's from the north. I've got a very clear sea path take-off to the northwest, so that the wind is blowing straight at me off the sea. The aerial is a quarter-wave ground plane, literally with the bottom of it in the waves very nearly, with 2 elevated ground planes, which are loaded with a loading coil, and it's that brings the inductance, varying that inductance, brings the system to resonance. I've got quite a lot of power line noise here this morning. I'm just looking at it now. It's about 8.5. It's an arcing, buzzing noise, which seems to be the result, or I can only assume it's the result of the onshore wind carrying salt spray, because it soaked me this morning when I put the aerial up. And it's not immediately evident until you get in the car and you look through your specs, and it's as if you've been cooking up the stove on frying things for 2 hours. You know, with all those dots that appear on the front of your specs. But what more can I say? 100 watts of a TS50 powered from the vehicle battery here. It's a little higher car, which I've had for the duration of the holiday. And I just clip it off to it's easy than mucking about with spanners and things. I've got a couple of bulldog clips. They're not the best connection in the world, but they serve the TS50 without any problem. And the wires are run out of the bonnet and in through the door jamb and to the radio, as indeed is the aerial. It's a glorious morning here in Zakynthos. As I say, breezy, which is quite pleasant really. It's not oppressively hot. almost wall-to-wall sunshine, although I can see a little bit of cloud in the distance, and I had a look on the weather forecast today. There's potential for thunder towards the Greek mainland. I'm looking actually towards the island of Kefalonia, and the Greek mainland is visible to my right and up as far as Kefalonia. So the mainland isn't that far away. So that's the setup here, Brett. This is the third occasion I've actually worked from this island using a portable antenna rather than one on the car roof, and the second period of operation from this spot, which was chosen by looking at Google Earth and finding a spot on the island I could operate from with a clear sea path takeoff. There we are, Brett. That's probably the bit you hadn't heard me say before, so there we are. I won't hold it with you because there are a number of other people calling for some time, but great to hear you this morning, and thanks very much indeed for a nice report from Nottingham. You're also a very good signal here as well. Back to you, and I'll for your final, and then I'll take a listen and see who else is about. Other people will be Glyn from the home station there of G0OQQ, which is GW3WCV portable, saying wishing you a very good morning. Say thanks very much indeed for the call. Look forward to speaking to you soon, Brett. I'm almost certainly going to be operating here on Sunday and for a few days next week before I return to Cardiff. Sorry, go through the call guide again. G0OQQ, GW3WCV portable, over.
Yes, okay, Dave, G0OQQ returning. Okay, I'll keep it brief, Dave. I know you've got a friend in Devon and whatever you want to have a word with, but I know the area that you're in. I remember we went out looking for turtles. I think the loggerhead turtles, aren't they, on a boat, and we saw quite a few of those. But super signal anyway. I'm using an FT1000 MP, ACOM amplifier and a 3-element monoband Yagi for 17, so that's the situation this side, Dave. Okay, I'll shoot off, but thanks for the contact and interest in listening. From G0OQQ in Nottingham. 7-3s, Dave.
Yeah, okay, Brett. Well, you'll know that the beach where the loggerhead turtles nest is full of other kinds of creatures during the day, Brett. I'm sure you remember, over.
Yes, I heard you mention that to someone else down in Cardiff a little bit earlier, and I can sort of appreciate that as well. But not when you're walking hand in hand with the better off, Dave, over.
Yeah, unfortunately, I occasionally, well, I have done that. I don't have a better half, but I do have a lady friend who I occasionally holiday with. And on occasions, I've been known to make a remark, which is usually ignored, but eventually I get, well, you know, if she's that nice, I could sit with her.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, I'll let you catch up with Glyn, but as I say, thanks for the quick chat, Dave. From G0OQQ. Cheers for now, Dave. I may have a listen tomorrow because there's not an awful lot on 17 at the moment. Cheers for now, Dave.
Oh, by all means. But it's probably Sunday I'm back here. I'll probably have a day off tomorrow and do a bit of turtle spotting, Brett, okay?
That's it, actually in the water.
Well, you know, that's okay. I've never been out on one of the boats. I've seen some from the beach, but they're now beginning to more frequently come up the beach. You can see all the marks, of course, in the sand. Anyway, enough of that. We'll talk again. Great to talk to you, Brett. We can talk about the south part of Zakynthos another time and compare notes. Bye-bye for now.
Yeah, see you, Dave. Cheers.
Okay, Glyn, G3ZSV. This is SV8 stroke